Garcia. He's a worker at Blue Diamond Growers.
So I'm here basically to let you know what it's like to try and organize when the Free Choice Act isn't around. I've been employed at Blue Diamond for 12 years. We had a stint there where we didn't have a raise for about 4 years, and anything we got prior to that was offset by medical increases. A few guys decided to organize, and a few of us joined them on the committee. As soon as we started, we lost a few organizers. They got fired. The company was, I guess, sending a message. And then after that, things kind of calmed down. We were treated a little better, and we saw raises, you know, and it was only because the union was there on their back, outside, passing out flyers, letting everybody know that things can be better if you choose and you stand up and you fight. As it got closer to the end of our 4-year campaign, we decided to go ahead and vote. And as soon as we did that, the company brought in union busters, called them consultants, who they introduced us to them during meetings. They were very friendly, nice, said they were there to help us understand what we were doing, just to make sure we knew what we were voting for and not just voting blindly or listening to, you know, a union guy. So about a week later, their tone kind of changed. They stopped saying unions are this, unions are that, and they started saying ILWU is this, ILWU is that. You know, it got very personal. They started passing out flyers every day, you know, using fear tactics in their flyer to scare you, tell you the economy's bad, it's a union can cause you to go on strike, where you get money from, can you support your family without a check, you know. And that went on for about 3 weeks, about a month before the union vote. About a day and a half before we voted, we had a big meeting with our plant manager, and during that meeting he expressed to us that if we voted a union in, that our growers, who were fundamental to our company, would leave. And if they leave, we don't have almonds. If we don't have almonds, we don't have work, you don't have a job, you don't have money to pay your bills. And then he went on further to say that if we go to the bargaining table, that we may not agree on everything, and we're going to start with a blank piece of paper, and they would hold that blank piece of paper up for you and say, this is what you're going to have when we start bargaining. Who knows what you're going to end up with. And he said if you're not happy with it, the union may call the strike, and if you go out on strike, we have to keep this place running. We'll replace you with temporary laborers, keep the place running, and there's no guarantee you'll have your job when you come back after the strike. So you may not have a job anymore. When we went into that vote, we felt that we had a strong following. We had nearly half the cards signed of half our work employees. And when we went in to vote, that meeting, the scare tactics obviously worked, because we lost 100 of those voters that were behind us, and we had so many undecided that we were really blown away with the results. But it goes to show you that, you know, what they do right now, without, you know, something to punish them, without, you know, like an Employee Free Choice Act to help even the playing field out, it's really hard to form a union. It's really hard to organize and have a fair shot at it. So I think it's very important the Free Choice Act gets passed, and I hope it does, and I'm sure it will. Thank you.